In a remote area, hidden from modern society, lies an abandoned cemetery surrounded by woods in the hills near Chillicothe, Illinois. The land that Robinson Cemetery rests on was surveyed by Abraham Lincoln during his time as a surveyor. The cemetery closed in the early 1900s was abandoned soon after, forgotten about, until the late 1980s when some teenagers stumbled upon the cemetery and made a decision they soon regret. They knocked over headstones and even dug up some of the graves. They were eventually caught and charged for their crimes. Could a spirit really be at rest under these conditions? After a short hike through the woods up a steep hill, we were here to find out.
Alright, hello everyone. This is Something Wicked Paranormal Investigations at it again. We are now in the middle of the woods, up over in the Mossville, Illinois area. Not too for sure the exact distance, but we had a 15-20 minute walk into the woods. And now we're at a location, Robinson Cemetery.
An
abandoned cemetery. Well, we think it's the name of this cemetery. All of the most of the grave sites here are Robinson, so that's what we're thinking where that name came from. A lot of them date back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. A lot of it's been quite a bit of a history with this cemetery, and
A couple bodies even were trying to be digged up.
yeah. I think what was it? The late 80s. Some neighborhood kids had found this place and decided they want to dig up some of the holes, dig up some of the graves. And well, either they bragged about it or something, but the authorities were notified and they were charged for it. So yeah, they did some damage to the cemetery back then. Since then, it's just been sitting here letting nature take over. So we're out here tonight. Going to try to spend it all night, hopefully. Hopefully nothing scares us and freaks us out. Don't want to go running away. So
The hills have eyes.
Oh, crap.
oh, nice, nice, thanks, man. Yeah. So that being said, we're gonna try to stay out here in the middle of these woods. Like I said, we had a walk out here. You can hear the highway. That's probably about what, a 15-20 minute walk.
Oh yeah.
From there. There is no trails except for the old wagon trails that they used back in those days. It's still somewhat of a clearing that you can tell there was a trail there at once.
Even an intersection.
Yeah, there's small intersections where all the different wagon trails had to intertwine. That's pretty much how you can find the cemetery. You find that intersection, you look up, you can find a headstone peeking out of the woods behind some trees. So that being said, we're going to come out here and see if anybody wants to talk and communicate with us, and hopefully we don't find too upset unrest, being dug up graves and.
Oh, and by the way, I did set up a REM pod by Mr. Robinson's grave. That was actually one of the graves that was trying to be dug up.
Yeah, so maybe we might get something out of that. Who knows? We got some night vision cameras. We got full spectrum cameras. Maybe do some spirit box session. Maybe see what happens.
I should have said wrong turn.
Oh my God.
Damn. Okay, so here we are. It's about 8 o'clock. And we're here in the middle of the cemetery. And you can't really see much except for strobe lights. But we've got some headstones around us. And we're going to do a spirit box session. And on this session, Jesse here is going to be first. She's going to put blindfolds on and headphones. She'll be the only one listening to the spirit box. Brett and I are going to stand off to the side, and we're going to kind of whisper, ask questions in a low voice to where Jesse can't hear us, and see what kind of answers, or if any kind of answers, come up. So that is it. Once she goes, and I guess we're going to take turns, see what kind of answers we get. Maybe we'll get some different answers. That noise in the background you hear, like again, like I said, a 15-minute, 20-minute walk.
Crickets in the road.
You got crickets in the highway, so.
I'd unplug it and you can hear it first.
Let him
That should be right there.
Okay.
Do you want to go faster?
I said it how you said it. A little faster. You got. I think that's good.
I'm also going to keep an eye on the tri-field meter, see if we get any readings while we're asking questions.
And basically, what you're looking for, like electrical interference, or not electrical, but magnet. Yeah.
Electromagnetic.
Electromagnetic. Yeah. Okay. Is there anybody out here that wants to talk to us? What is your name?
How many people are here?
Do you see us?
Not doing anything.
So dead, is it?
Oh yeah.
Is there a Joe here?
Here. I'm gonna go read the name on this grave over here.
Okay. He was walking away.
Tom?
George W. Holmes. Did you say Tom?
Yeah.
I think there's a Tom over here.
Tom? Are you here?
Dead.
Dead? Are you lying down? Is there
Train wreck.
There was a train wreck?
Women.
Women. How many women are here?
John and James.
Is there any women here that want to speak? Meter ain't doing nothing.
No.
Something.
Okay, if you are here, can you make that needle move? You hear that?
No.
Okay.
People.
People. How many people?
This one's electric and magnetic.
Oh, this one is?
Yeah, that's why I had said that one. This one's your first magnetic.
Mm-hmm.
It's electromagnetic, and then it's just electric.
Okay. If there's any women here, what are your names?
Sarah.
Sarah?
I thought you said hero.
You said train wreck earlier.
Did you?
Yeah. The meter's not working. I mean, it's working.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
I know. It's dead as can be.
Maybe walk around with it.
I can't. I'll tell you if anything goes off.
Is there a Sarah? Is you involved with that wreck? How many's buried out here? You know, I'd really like to speak or talk to maybe Mr. Robinson.
That was weird. That was weird.
What happened?
I heard a kind of noise in there.
Really?
Um,
Did you say train wreck?
I thought it said a train wreck.
Train wreck, and did you say hero or Sarah?
Sarah.
Sarah, that's what I thought you said.
But I couldn't hardly make out anything.
Dude,
There
it's
was a
dead as
lot of
hell.
things, but I couldn't hardly make out anything. I couldn't understand it to answer something.
Was it just too fast, or?
I don't know. It's just I couldn't make out any words except for every once in a great while.
Yeah, and that's
That's how it works.
that's
Yeah.
you know.
But it wasn't
With the
even
spirit.
the ones that I was trying to repeat. I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear it well.
Yeah.
Try the IRL, like I said.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get my camera.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and start.
Wow, that's loud. Alright, so is there anybody out here that wants to talk? Is there a Joseph? Yep. Robert? How many of you are here? How many's here? That's so weird. Is there a Georgiana? Yes. Hi. We don't mean any disrespect out here. Are you at peace? How many of your family members are out here? That was fully charged? Yeah. Really? Yeah, it's dead, yeah. Are you kidding me? No. Something drained my battery. Wow. Okay. Is there any settlers here? Huh?
Tell Joseph that Rocky said he's sorry we didn't make it out on her birthday. They share a birthday.
Who?
Rock and Joseph here share a birthday.
Oh.
And he tried to come and see him on his birthday. He didn't make it. He says he's very sorry.
Is there anybody here? There's a gentleman that keeps coming up here to see you named Rock. He shares the same birthday than Joe does. He just wanted about that. He said he's sorry he didn't make it out here last birthday. But to wish you a happy birthday. Very hard to hear you and everybody else and this thing going on in your ear. Yeah, everything's loud. It's loud. Just so we can hear you. South. South? I was told that there might be a headstone or a grave on the opposite side. Who's that grave belong to? Couple. What's their name?
Are there any women out here with a name that starts with a V?
With a what?
A V?
V?
V.
Like a Victoria or something?
I couldn't read a lot of them, so I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of them. Let's hit pause on this for a minute.
I was getting tired holding up the flash.
A lot of these headstones out here are very vague. A lot of them, especially down there where we were earlier. Now you're blinding me.
Yeah, I got it.
No, but like a lot of headstones down there, all they have is initials.
Yeah.
Like HC and you know.
I don't recall if it was a V or not.
No, I don't recall that. And there's a Georgiana or whatever. Yeah, Georgiana.
There's also George over there, George Holmes.
George Holmes. I don't remember anybody with a V.
John and Joseph.
But again, a lot of these headstones down here are not even marked.
Yeah,
like
some of them just have initials. What does that one say? The father on the top.
You know?
With the mother.
Yeah. Sarah. Hey, Sarah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
You recorded that earlier too,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so we did a spirit box. You can tell it since it's on the thing.
We were doing a spirit box session, and we did it too with you having your headphones on and being blindfolded.
Yeah, I tried that.
And we asked if there was any females here, and you would mention Sarah. If there's any women here, what are your names?
Sarah.
Sarah? There's a Sarah headstone right over here.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's pretty decent.
That's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
All right, we ready?
Yep, let's do it.
All right. We got several responses on the spirit box throughout the night until about midnight when everything went silent. We waited a while and still nothing was happening. So we decided to pack up and head out. Despite everything that has happened here, we believe that the spirits of Robinson Cemetery are at peace.